last left off in Leon, Mexico with the hospitable Cos family. They had 2 sons, Kevin and Ramon, who had invited us over for the Easter break. We arrived at night and I let my mom know we were in good hands.
Love you.
Love you, Mama.
I love you. Nice to meet everyone.
Okay.
Bye. We keep in touch.
Nice to meet you soon. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Their close family friends came over to get to know us and have dinner as well.
Hola, hola.
Hey, buenas. Él es Juan Carlos. Soy Samantha.
Samantha.
Juan Carlos.
Juan Carlos.
It was surreal to wake up in a bed, well, Ramon's bed, the following morning. We were no longer in a tent for the time being. They served us up some chilaquiles, a typical Mexican plate.
Chilaquiles mexicanos.
Chilaquiles mexicanos.
We rode on over to the Centro Comercial in the afternoon to join them and walk about.
¿Cómo están? Saludándolos desde León, Guanajuato.
Or ride about on the little go-kart train. It turned out to be a nice respite shared with a family who simply wanted to get to know us and share their lives and Mexican culture.
León.
They even helped us load up the bike when we were getting ready to head to Guanajuato City.
Assuming the worst, but hoping for the best. I'm constantly stuck.
Drop.
Buenas tardes.
Guanajuato was by far the most beautiful Mexican city we'd seen yet. So gorgeous, we've decided to dedicate this entire episode to our stay there. There was only one thing we didn't like about Guanajuato. Nothing. It is an old city resting in a basin surrounded by a mountain ridge, with a vibrant soul refusing submersion by a seasonal deluge, but rather combatively grips the town borders and hoists its beauty skyward, springing on high in a legion of animated hues and kinetic beauty, all just to be seen, all just to be marveled before.
And we made it just in time for Easter. We also made it to our new campsite that wasn't really a campsite, but rather an eco-friendly bed and breakfast inn called Casa Estrella that was just fine with us camping there for free in exchange for my massage services for their staff.
That Saturday, Casa Estrella hosted a sustainable farmers market, so we went down and checked it out. Got to learn a little something about pulque. Venga.
Tenemos pulque. El pulque es la fermentación del maguey. A diferencia de un tequila o un mezcal, esta es fermentación, no destilación. El pulque parte a partir del aguamiel, inicia a partir del aguamiel, es un extracto del maguey que conforme va pasando el tiempo y con levadura de pan comienza a ganar alcohol. El azúcar comienza a convertirse en alcohol y empieza un alcohol natural. A mucha gente no le gusta el sabor de la fermentación, es por eso que nosotros le ponemos sabores diferentes a cada uno. Por ejemplo, este lo preparamos con piña y coco. Este tiene almendra y cardamomo y este es una preparación como el de mojito cubano, con hierbabuena, azúcar y ron. Es una bebida ancestral, súper vieja, es de los fermentos más viejos que se tienen registro en las culturas mexicanas. Y hasta la fecha ha permanecido vigente y en estas fechas, en estas épocas está resurgiendo. Como poniéndose de moda otra vez. Se está otra vez retomando mucho y la juventud, bueno, la gente actual lo busca mucho otra vez. Hubo un tiempo de descrédito cuando empezó como por los años 50, 60 las cerveceras. Inventaron que esto llevaba caca de vaca, popó de vaca para la fermentación. Entonces mucha gente dejó de consumirlo porque pues nadie quiere consumir popó, ¿no? Pero es un total mito, o sea, la fermentación, el aguamiel naturalmente va a fermentar siempre va a agarrar grados de alcohol y solamente que ahora le ayudan a la fermentación con un poco de levadura. Por eso es que a veces huele como a pan fresco el pulque.
No hemos estado en México antes, menos la frontera y Cancún, como Gringolandia. Pero ya dentro de México, como la profundidad, no sabíamos que estas bebidas existían. Y como nos interesa, porque la gastronomía tiene mucho que ver con la cultura.
Claro. De hecho, el pulque solamente se encuentra en el centro del país. En lo que es Estado de México, Toluca, Ciudad de México. El Guanajuato es las últimas zonas hacia el norte donde puedes encontrar. Ya es muy difícil encontrar como en Tijuana, Nuevo León, en todos los estados del norte o del sur es más complicado. La propiedad de la tierra, la vitamina de la tierra en el centro del país es muy buena y es muy prolífera para que se pueda dar la planta del maguey pulquero. Y también por eso quizá mucha gente que viene a visitar el norte o el sur no conoce que estos fermentos son parte también de nuestra cultura y de la antigüedad.
Hay que estar aquí para tomarlo fresco.
Para conocerlo, sí, claro.
Ok. ¡Qué miedo, qué miedo!
Check out this gorgeous center we're in right now.
Starbucks. Don't leave home without it.
We're just hanging out today. It's a sightseeing day, enjoying Easter.
Okay, here we are. It's Easter. We are at very much a tourist spot, but it's a cool story.
Mexico's Romeo and Juliet spot.
Yes, the story of Carlos and Ana. As it turns out, here, if you look, Carlos, his place was up on the right, and Anna's was on the left. And they had a forbidden love.
Yes, Anna's father did not want them to get married, they did not want them to date, and he said that if they continued to talk and see each other, that he would kill her.
He would rather her marry a rich Spanish man, but Carlos was just a poor miner boy. And she didn't believe him, so the next time that they saw one another on the balcony, in a fit of rage,
the father stabbed her. I can't believe that's true. It better not be true. I'm gonna have to fact check it.
They said it was, but as she was dying, she reached out and grabbed Carlos's hand, and he grabbed her hand and gave it one last kiss.
How sweet. So now, as legend has it, if you go up on the third step and you kiss, then you'll have good luck for the next 15 years. And if you don't, well then I think your marriage is over.
We're supposed to be wearing masks right now.
Oops!
We are at Alhóndigas de Granaditas.
The story about this place is it used to be a grain factory until the Mexican Revolution began with the grito of Miguel Hidalgo. And all the Mexican troops came here and they wanted to take down the Spaniards who had all cooped up and taken refuge inside. According to history, a miner, actually many miners, carried a boulder on his back to protect himself from the mercury bombs and the shots the Spanish were firing at him. This mythical individual miner, that was actually multiple miners, was known as Pipila, who made it to the door and managed to light it on fire, which brought the first actual victory of the War of Independence for Mexico. Later, the 4 main insurgents, including Hidalgo, were captured and decapitated. This is where the Spaniards hung their heads to warn those who fought for independence. The heads stayed hung up for 10 years, until they were eventually taken down after independence was won. During the French intervention in Mexico, the Emperor Maximilian ordered the grain exchange building to be converted into a prison. It remained a prison for nearly a century. Between 1955 and 1966, artist Jose Chavez Morado painted murals in the building reflecting the historical significance of the place. It's been a museum since 1958. Sam's getting her nails done, so that gives me the time to fly my drone around and have some fun. Let's see if Sam's done with her nails.
Oh my god.
Let's see them.
We are in these tunnels right now. It was raining inside this tunnel because we were getting some kind of plumbing on us. There's an intersection in the tunnel.
One thing about Guanajuato is its intricate system of tunnels. Due to seasonal flooding, they've dug out a spaghetti bowl of tunnels for moving the drainage out of the city. So one thing is for certain, if you end up there with a motorcycle, go subterranean. Get spit out in odd places, turn around, and get lost all over again. You won't regret it. When you eventually resurface, try going from A to B without the tunnels. Climbing cobblestone and sucking it in on some slender streets are the alternative to being a motorized mole, but they're not so bad either, especially if you like bright colors. The tunnels and all their splintering routes are still more fun though. Well, I hope you enjoyed the ride. Next time we'll be getting back to Cortez.